Heaney standing over this one. Swung in far post. Muse is there to collect.
Record team at Stanford also won the championship. It's just very impressive stuff.
Headed into the box. Christopher Palacios' goal. Heads it in and heads it right back out. Swartz now swings it back in again. Jeremiah Gutyar with the in-swinging right foot. And it's sent back out. Gutyar will collect again. Last season with a knee injury. This time to the front post. It's headed on. Nobody. And now on the ball for Indiana. It's Timmy Mel, one of the returners, and he turns it over in the midfield. And here comes Ima Assam on the right side. He'll lay it off for Nierenberg into the win. And it's a nice slide tackle by Dartmouth, and they'll be able to clear it. And these should be two very defensive teams tonight. And very good last year. They did lose Grant Lillard. On the other side, Dartmouth, though, they lost their main center back in Wyatt Omsberg.
And it's going to be there for the last year and I guess the first 2 games of this season. One of the best keepers in the Big Ten.
And another giveaway in the midfield by Timmy Mel. And that's now the second one here in just about 5 minutes for Mel. But right now in Swartz, Gutyar, and Frankie Moore, who is one of the best defensive midfielders in the entire country.
And it's been a lot of this for Dartmouth so far. Every time they try to get something happening, they try and play it out long, but Indiana
back in again, and Tiger Graham will try to break with Dartmouth. They will play the possession game. Indiana just their first restart of the game, but Todd Diegley was talking about Dartmouth being very dangerous in their restarts as well.
Well, so far they haven't gotten anything too dangerous in the attacking third, but they might have something here.
And that one way over. Sorry about those technical difficulties. We'll get those fixed in just early. They haven't necessarily played all that great. Just their first shot of the game is a goal.
Well, they've had a couple of miscommunications, and they've had a couple balls they've given away in their own half. They can clean those up. They might find another one.
Four straight Ivy League championships, as now they get it going with Tiger Graham. And it's kicked out by Mayer. And Dartmouth.
And defensively, a lot of substitutions for Dartmouth. How do you think the defense has responded to that?
Well, strong. I mean, I thought our guys have been strong all year, and obviously we went to the bench a little bit more than we normally do as well. But right now we're still trying to sort some things out and make sure we manage bodies for 2 days.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kate. Some interesting comments from Coach Diegley, including his comment on missed passes. There have definitely some signs of Dartmouth really trying to get upfield quickly after they gain possession.
It's not quite desperation from Dartmouth, but it's certainly a bit of pace. They want to make sure that they can get at least a draw out of this one.
More of a sense of urgency, you could say.
Absolutely.
Ima Assam now. His foot skills have definitely been impressive tonight. Sakurai now. At the top of the box, gets it wide. Low cross into the box. It's bounced around, it's headed on, and it's a great...
This early in the game, those are going to lead to opportunities, especially there. I mean, we've seen IU's back line be an anchor in years past, and it certainly looks like they're going to do that again this year, but you can't be starting off the game with sloppy passes like that.
And this is exactly what Indiana wants to do, just get into the game, control this game. They're at home for the first time this season, and in front of this Hoosier Army, which is pretty packed here tonight, even though there's a few droplets coming from the sky. So Timmy Mel partnered with Jack Mayer, who is now on the ball, a freshman out of Caseyville, Illinois, just outside of St. Louis. Another one of those St. Louis pipeline guys that just keeps coming as they send in the box for Justin Renix. He called lineup tonight, kind of surprising in our opinion. Justin Dunawa, he is on the bench along with Eduve Ikoba. So we might see them later on as Indiana tries to penetrate this back line of Dartmouth early on.
And I would guess that if Dartmouth falls behind, they might put Ikoba in. He was their leading goal scorer last year, led them in goals and points.
And they get into the box, Indiana, but that's a giveaway in the midfield by Timmy Mel. And that's now the second one here in just about 5 minutes for Mel, but now here's Gutman coming back the other way for Indiana. He'll lay it off for Moore, and now Swartz in the middle. And the great part about this Indiana team is the depth they have. They played 5 field players off the bench in that match against North Carolina on Sunday. And that just shows you the quality this team has. Austin Pancho not in the starting lineup tonight. He could easily start for a lot of different teams. But it's Gutman on the far side. Tees it up for Gutyard, trying to get it back.
Indiana could find themselves netting one or two.
As Griffin Dorsey gets things going once again for Indiana. Trevor Swartz now to Gutman on the far flank. Low cross, top of the box, and cleared out once again.